Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 5 of my push through Ruthless solo self-found at the end of Necropolis League. Lots of good things came along last time. Probably the biggest of which being this added fire damage support that I now have linked to my Sunder. Still just on a 2-link, but the only other gem that could be linked is Decay, which isn't doing much. Kind of just a meme that is still sticking around. Got a nice chest piece that has lots of resistances on it, and we've got a belt cooking in the graveyard. We need 1 explicit for that, or boots rather than belt. Graveyard came through with big amulet and rarity ring last time, and then I out'd this Colossus mallet that like doubled my damage with its T8 hybrid, T9 flat, T8 fizz. And that was a huge upgrade for me there. So we were able to fly through Act 8, and we should be able to keep that going through Act 9 as we get started today. So hopefully we can make it into maps. That is the goal. Currently we're sitting on 2 maps, both Crimson Townships, which not my favorite map, and killing that boss is going to be kind of painful, but hopefully we'll start seeing some more so I don't have to farm Act 10 Kitava, because that's a way to get maps in Ruthless. Oh yeah, and on the passive tree, one of the last things I did was I rerouted these points through here and put that all into damage. So the damage is like looking like a respectable build, and it's good. Very, very nice. Oh, the blue pack just got 1 shot. A respectable build with 1 support gem. Yup. I mean, I take 10% increased damage because of it. Some things had to be done. That's something that could be worked on, is my life. So maybe I should be using passives going forward to improve that situation, because as the Berserker, I'm taking 10% increased damage for the damage that I needed here. Grabbing Unwavering Stance might be good too. Remove stuns from the equation since I'm not gonna have the Pantheon, and yeah, stuns are an issue. Grab the waypoint here, and where's the Storm Blade gonna be? Hopefully somewhere up here. Blade Vortex gem. Enduring Cry level 15. Here's the Stormweather chest. Defeat the mummies. It kind of feels like I'm playing a normal character a little bit. The damage is actually kind of good. You know, once that rage gets up, my damage is even better. I'm stunning enemies. I'm gonna go drop a portal at the door. Drop that portal. Oh, nice. I didn't get DC'd. Well, might have spoke too soon. Oh, look at that. Stayed in the game. Awesome. Got the next waypoint. So then I want to go to town, talk to Sin, then Petrus, grab, oh, a rare chest piece? Gotta be the golden plate. Bottled Storm. I doubt this could possibly be better. It's not. Okay. Cool. Those out of here. And off to Shikari in the Oasis. Cool. I got a level. This level, I want to go life, right? Where do I go for life? I think up. We go up here. Devotion. Shikari. Don't need to worry about the curse early. Okay, that chaos dot hurts though. I don't have quite the movement skills to maneuver around here. So, ow. Okay, are we moving on yet? Guess not. Run. Okay, now we go. I wish I had movement skill. I guess by far the worst part of this is the no movement skill. Like, even if they were drop only like auras, just being able to have something, I'd probably drop a movement skill and reroll. And this is going well. Move, move, move. Don't want to get hit by that. Big chunky damage there. Oh, and then, yeah, I guess there's no outrunning that. You gonna phase? There we go. Try and stay out of these puddles, because those slow you. Slow your movement speed. Don't want that. Oh, nice. You charged the totem. Oh, then to me. We got the punishment going, though. All right, now we got the barrage of leaps. Should be the last one. Oof. Oh, no, 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 no. That hurts. Die, Scorpion. Got it. Let's go. Act 9 passive. Closer to this life. The shield. Life, all res. Life on block. I'll throw that in the stash. Sure. And there's no guarantee to find June, I don't think. Next, we rushed waypoints and through the foothills. Oh, I gotta get the lab trial too. Those once a league things. Goliath gauntlets, rare, fire, lightning res, dex, cold damage, and create a ring. Bone crypt map. Let's go. Still looking for an explicit mod. I get that explicit mod. It really changed things. And what are my resistances looking like? All in the 90s. Okay, adjacent randomization. That's good. I got the waypoint. Now let's find the lab trial. Unresolved anguish on the corrupting blood. Lovely. Beast corpses. Trial is done. Then we've got a basilisk to deal with. That's unresolved anguish. Ooh, come on. Explicit mod. All right, we can go craft boots. Not under half, so then we blast. I gotta move. Good, the totem didn't get caught in the stair. Basilisk acid, good. So in our graveyard, we're currently at 10% quality boots, 200 socket rerolls, 900% increase elemental, and then now 5 mods. Currently on my boots, I have life rarity lightning res. Yeah, and I also have 2 additional links, so we'll throw those in as well. Why not? And then I might lose rarity here, but end up with resistance movement speed boots. Let's see. Armor boots, Goliath greaves, 6 mods, item level 58, minimum 3 linked sockets. I think I just click the button and go. Don't think too much about it. All right, blight span. We have movement speed, armor, fire, cold, lightning. It's not bad. Like it's rarity for resistance coverage, and then I don't need this fire res there anymore probably, and can put on this ring that might fix the lightning up. So we're looking good. Okay, so I am overcapped on cold by a lot. It kind of gave me everything that I was looking for out of that. Life would have been cool, but armor is definitely useful. I wish for more lightning res, but you know, take what we can get. And there's definitely gear slots that can be worked in. I was like, I need a cold lightning ring basically, or to get like fire lightning on gloves, or heck, even a new belt could do the trick. So there's plenty of options, though we're taking a hit to the rarity, but still at 64 because this ring is insane. Definitely hold on to these boots in case I really want to run rarity. I'm happy with that. Yeah, the movement speed is instantly noticeable to me. Phase 1 of this is done. Yeah, the damage is good. Resistances are so close. Huge. I think we might get another uncut gem stone as well. I think that's an Act 10 thing. Ruthless. Ooh, whoa. We got intervention. Oh, no, don't lag me out there. They get away. Darn. Go get another passive. And I get 2 respecs. Highland Blade. No. Fire cold res chest. So we need something with lightning. We need a lightning res, so this isn't going to cut it. I like seeing these higher number resistances. We are 2 alk shards from being able to alk something, so need to be on the lookout for a base. Now this is something I want to think about. Like, I have refunds that I could remove these. I think I'm going to refund these 2 points and start working into combat stamina. And then I'm prepped to push over here with a jewel socket along the way. And this will get me even more life regen. Bone Crypt, another map. That makes 4. And that boss is easy in that map. Fizz mod's scarcer. Okay, Chrome. Hopefully Member of Rats. I need some Chaos Res too. Where would I find Chaos Res? General Adis. He's got big fizz damage, lightning damage. The resists are fine. The armor's not high enough though. So it's gonna be a struggle, but he's not doing too much damage to me, but I don't want hit by that. And then need to move out of there. That one explodes multiple times. I can never read the safe place to stand in this room. And there's the Earthquakes. And then another one. Punishment's now working. Oh, yeah, I'm just like super in the shock that time. Need to recurse. Run. Oh, move. Big blast. Ah, I died to the lightning beams, but spawned right outside the door. Dying is not as bad as a disconnect. Oh, well, Ruthless. Enemies gain HP when you die. So, like, that's a thing to think about. I probably shouldn't stand in that. Okay, got my flask back. Yeah, I got a granite flask up for a little bit. Oh, and then I'm shocked. No, 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 I'm in the beam. And the war cry doesn't remove shock, only damaging ailments. Okay, let's move. Another big blast. The 4 second on the movement. Move. He's winding up something. Okay, we got him, we got him, we got him. Let's go. Whew. So yeah, now for the big test here. We need the internet to hold through all 4 of these bosses. And then we're gonna have issues with chaos res. Will the zone please end? I would like to go fight the bosses. This is what I'm really afraid of. Like, I'm afraid of getting Starlinked and rerunning this zone. And let me guess. Yep, that one's wrong too. All right, rotting core. All right, we're here. I can farm gear elsewhere. I need to get to the boss as quickly as possible, I think. I just need to not get body blocked is the big thing. Level 68. This will get me another 1% life regen and more life, more armor. Ah, bears. Oh, there's a rare astral plate. That has potential. Body of Russo. We can reroll that into another craft. Ah, yeah. Oh, no, no. Oh, God. Ah, passive. Here. All right, let's go. Not too worried. Oh, this boss has a little ad phase. Well, I was able to keep the lightning away from the totem and let it deal damage behind her. That's good. Where? Oh, she's up in the air again. Yup. Totem. Curse. Move. Ow. Alright, we're under half. Punishment. Oh. I think she shot the totem. Yeah, totem dies very quickly to that. You have to actually spec into defenses for totems to get them to not die. Alright, Malagaro. Okay, don't stand in those. I think his normal hits are okay. I'm getting the leech and the regen. I'm able to, like, counter it. I just gotta watch out for his big hits. And don't want to get hit by those. Okay, and then, yeah, like, that damage boost when they're on low life from punishment is for real. Oh, and of course, the last one left is the real one. Okay, good. Exquisite leather. And Dodre. Now, I'm probably going to have to deal with the totems in here. Dodre. I'm not going to be able to burst her down fast enough to not have to remove these. Okay, that didn't take many hits, actually. Good thing about Dodre is she'll stay in one spot. I'm pretty sure if I die, I respawn at the door, so I'm not going to worry about the vulnerability one, just focus on the other 2. And leave that one there so I have somewhere to hide during the, like, AoE blast phase. If we ever get to that. Yeah, she'll probably be going to that sometime? Maybe? Oh, there it goes. Oh, she summons them all then. All right, I got the Tim Chains one out. I don't know if I can reach that from here. I was able to. Okay, that's cool. Sunder is awesome. You can off-screen stuff with it, and Dodre's dead. Okay, one more. Depraved Trinity. Let's go. I'm actually pretty good at dealing with the stuff in this fight, movement-wise, so I'm not too worried about surviving in here. What always gets me killed with this fight is the ads that do way too much fizz damage. I've got the lightning res. The chaos stuff doesn't hurt too bad here. Easy enough to maneuver it. Don't want to stand in any of the puddles. Yeah, this is the part that I dislike about this fight right here. Yep, called it. I called it. They do too much damage. Okay, back to Trinity. Oh, okay, that was a vulnerability stack, but only one. Could have been worse. Alright, big slam. Easy. We're about to half. Lightning there. Big ball. Good spot for damage. Okay. Should be phasing. Oh, another slam. Still should be phased. Okay. Another go with the spiders. Okay, got him. Good to go. Okay. Sidestep that. Ball's going where I was. Don't get hit by those. Easy to dodge that. Move out of those. Totem's not in range. GG. Let's go. Into Act 10. We got a lot of rares there. Let me go vendor this stuff real quick. Astral Plate has Life Chaos Res. That's pretty good. I think I hold on to that. And I got the Alk Shards. No disconnects to all of that. That is wild. Save Bannon. This is going to be chaos damage. At least this boss has like no HP compared to like everything else. And you need to take some of Gravicius's HP off from Act 3 and give it to this guy. I'm still just kind of crushing everything. And like there's so many pieces out there that could be huge for this, like a melee fizz, a ruthless, a life tap, a pride aura, herald of ash, herald of purity. So many things. Scarcer crit mods. If I alk something now, it's probably gloves or helmet. I'm getting hit by physical damage and I've got armor stuff all over and the physical damage is hurting me. That feels bad. Just make sure I'm timing my granite flask at the right time, I guess. That's an explicit mod and a 6 socket. I guess I'm taking increased damage and I only have 2300 life because I don't have life on my gear because Ruthless. That waypoint acquired. Then I need to go back for control block. But I'm gonna need to figure out defenses before I go mess with Merc Lab, I think. I don't want getting one shot by a Zaro to add to the potential of losing the lab run. I guess I go for the reliquary first. It's a closer waypoint. Lightning mods are scarcer. Craft teardrop. And that goes to Lily, who gives me a rare belt. 24% on the rustic sash. Big potential here. It's got cold res, it's got lightning res. I think that's a big grab there. So now I'm just under on fire. And then I got 31 fire currently on the chest. So the chaos res chest Comes with only 8 all-res on it. There is bigger fire on this chest. Requires int. I have a fire cold res helm that I've been holding on to for quite a while, but holding on to this one for the rarity. And I don't need the old belts. More jeweler's orbs. Belt is massive. And the alk, though. It's got to be gloves or helmet at this point, I think. I want to throw in these unique ones. Just throw them in here so I can re-roll them all. It would link 2 incompatible corpses. Veruso. Okay. Oh, maybe, okay. It's because of the 2 Verusos. Alright, well, 2 down. And then, what else do I put in there? This Cold Monster Scarcer is a level 33, so let's just throw that one in. And the level 15 belt. Incompatible corpses. Okay, fine, destroy the belt. Oh my god, why does this need to be awfully painful? Just reroll those 3. Explicit, Defense Scarcer, +1 link. So I gained an explicit mod. That's what I needed there. Put the other explicit mod in. So we're at a 3 mod craft. So it's going to be a while before we get another one of those. But I want to try and make use of those rerolls when I can to get more value out of the bad corpses I'm picking up. Crit mod scarcer. And I actually have to walk down these and then down the stairs and then back down it across and then up the stairs. Has no movement skills. Il Valenta. Alright, I can leech and tank through that. That's cool. Oh, we got big. Ow. Alright. Actually take damage when she gets big. Phased. Okay. And that was the last. Blast across. Totem down, curse down, blast. Tanking through the degen to get more damage in there. Risky business, but Valenta's big. Valenta has Sunders too. And Valenta's still phase 2. Okay, we're going into phase 3 though. All right, should land right back here. Curse, go. Move out of the bats. Alright, big slam coming. Oh. There it was. Okay, totem's hitting. Curse is there. Come on. And impales. Got it. Goliath gauntlets, you know? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Thank you, Valenta. Oh my god. That is huge. Alright, okay, so we're ditching the Cyclone because of dexterity requirements there. Resistances. After Kitava, I'm 2 under on fire. That's where we're at. That is wild. Alright, get another passive here. Go for Tireless or go Scion Life Wheel. Let's go Scion Life Wheel. I probably need to, like, reroute this through life instead of this melee fizz, but I actually am doing physical damage as well, so at least we'll have the 1 passive jewel socket if I ever happen upon a jewel. Those gloves will probably be on this character for the rest of the run. So now, though, I think we're pretty locked in on a helmet being the Alk. Unless I wanted to go for jewelry, which we're still up in cold. The amethyst rings I have are highest one's level 49. It is a 22 chaos res roll on it though. Sure, okay, what do we got? All res rarity, 13 rarity. So resistances are solid. So much so that I go to flasks and grab the sulfur flask to replace the bismuth flask. Or maybe even the aquamarine. Could be better. Augment that. Reduced effective shock there. I don't think I need the sulfur flask at the moment. And then my rarity is at 45 now. Well, there's only 2 bosses left. Well, and I need to go ossuary for lab trial. We'll go ahead and grab this Oh, that life boost is insane. I didn't get life on the boots, did I? No. I don't have life on the chest, but I have the life mastery. So there also should be a sanctum in here. It'd probably be a terrible idea to mess with that. Oh, what is this? This is my sanctum. Augment, good. Replace the augment I just used. There's the elixir of allure. And then usually the trial is right behind it. Yes. So that's all 3 lab trials. How many tries does lab take? I don't know. I don't even know if I attempt lab today. I think I'd rather go straight into maps. You know what? We'll give it an attempt. Give it an attempt. The internet's done well enough today that it's definitely feels plausible. Shipyard map. Gold amulet. 17. Decent flat fizz. What does that do to my damage? Oh, I got rage, so I mean it's something. Alright, this level gets me closer to Scion Life Wheel, and then we go for Avarius. And I definitely don't have the armor to take his hits. So we'll just range him because the Sunder range is insane. We get the impales and oh, and I gotta deal with the degen. Actually, the degen might be okay. Ooh, if I could get endurance charges, I'd be in a much better situation, I think. Somebody recommended something like chance to gain endurance charges when hit. I can't just use the enduring cry because I have the automated intimidating cry at the moment. I don't want to give that up because eventually that's going to give me 4 exerts of double damage attacks on top of the intimidate. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, dead. Whoa, 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 whoa. I need to not get hit by this degen so that I can get this boss on low life and then actually start doing damage to it. It's spiral. I'm worried about the one that comes from the side. If one shot? Come on. How did you grow such a huge beard and not get itchy? It's only itchy for like the first 2-3 weeks, and then it stops. If you can survive the itchy part of growing a beard, it's not bad at all. Oh, I still got touched by it. Yeah, most people, once it starts getting itchy for them, the beard comes off. Whoa, 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 come on. Safe spot. Oh. Oh, that's not the boss. He's attacking the cleave boy. Oh, come on, come on. We're getting there. No life flask. Oh, okay, dodged. Oh, got him. Murder mitts. And anything good here? No, no. I think Kitava will be easier than that. Then we get uncarved gemstone. So does it need to be steel skin? Like going in, I'm pretty sure that's what I want. I could also do the ancestral war chief. An ancestral war chief at this point would definitely be better for me than the ancestral protector, I think. It's just another layer on the damage. I could also just sit on it and not touch it until like there's something I'm definitely going to need. Corrupting Fever is a buff, but that kind of pairs nicely with the vulnerability, and I'm not using vulnerability at the moment. Chain Hook was recommended. Oh, you can't use two-handed mace with Chain Hook though. Vitality is a solid take. Steel Skin, you're right, would definitely need the automation, which I think is here. That's definitely doable. So because of that, I think I sit on this. I think I hold this until we get to a point where we have one of those pieces. See, like the problem is, if I take Steel Skin here, I'm gonna get the maps and drop a Steel Skin. Yeah, I think we sit on it for now and see what happens. One attempt. If I get DC'd from lab, I'm going to maps. If I die, I'll try it again. All right, so gold key first. That means I try and go left, but I can't go left because I can't jump. This Marauder could step over that. I know it to be true. And it kind of feels like a crime almost to not have, of any movement skill, Leap Slam. Oh, was that a bleed? If that was a bleed, that was, dang. Steel Skin would have eventually saved me there. Oh, I guess attempt number 2. And we'll grab Chrome Item. This is monster level 68 stuff too, so it's about what I'd be fighting in maps. I got bled again. Okay, I stopped that time. I didn't run myself to death. Harvest Scarab. Didn't think Ruthless had Scarabs, to be honest. Ruthless doesn't have div cards. Scarabs are a thing though. Essence is so bad without Scarabs right now. Excited for you to peep the Atlas. Me too. That's why I'm if I DC here, I'm not gonna commit to throwing myself at this. All right, so we got essences. I don't think I'm killing Azaro quickly enough to bypass them. So maybe I just try and kill them, but he sucks them up. Is the problem. And this lightning one actually does damage and hurts. How'd you been liking the new teasers? I am super excited for the pickup radius. As somebody who's more of a bow spell trap guy, I haven't been too like invested in the state of melee. I'm excited for the health bars. I'm excited for whatever rework is seemingly coming for melee. The prismatic oils, I don't know how I feel about that one yet. Well, I guess we'll have to see what all the potential mods are, but easily the biggest hype is with the pickup radius. We haven't had any uniques drop. Nope, not a one. Even with my prioritizing rarity on gear, not a unique. All right, and then I need to make sure I don't let him have all these charges. Ow! I need this thing to die. That's what I need.
Forget your freedom.
Because I don't like that lightning essence thing. Stunning me. He keeps stalling though on the charge disruptor.
Make your mark.
Just be careful. Alright. I guess he tells you when he gets the full charges. That's good to know. I don't know if I've been in a prolonged fight and in a room with charges like that. Alright, I'm gonna hit this. Curse, totem, go. Beautiful. That was good. That's good. Okay, speed's fine. Speed can get you into trouble. Alright, my flasks are dead. Alright, poison things in the middle. This trap is slow. Curse. Alright, I didn't get slashed. And we're in punishment range already. And, yep, the stupid lightning golem stunning me. Curse. Slash coming. Slash, there it is. Okay. Ah. Hey, it's dead. I got the lightning golem. Curses Aro, totem. Hey, fine.
Leadership is a life set your
Okay,
destination.
key, rare, go. And there we go. Okay, got that. What about this? 3 quality? I still don't have a gem that I want a quality. If anything, I'd quality the Call to Arms, or if I could, the Intimidating Cry, but it's already got 14. So it's in a good spot. Let's transfigure the qualityed Sunder. What we got? Earth Shatter of Fragility. Well, that's cool. Absolution of Inspiring, Ground Slam of Earth Shaking. 2-hand axe, mace, or staff. More damage with hits against close targets. Additional max spike. Creates additional fizzer. I'm gonna take the ground slam and then open two more. Titan Greaves. Blacksmith. Okay, what do we get? Movement speed, lightning res. And there we go. Made it through lab. 2 tries and one, and the first one is just because I died. Now, this ground slam is just like, I can play Sunder, or I could swap it in and then play ground slam with this instead. I lose the range, but gain AoE. So we'll let it level up since I have the space for it. Looks like all of the same scarabs will exist. And if this scarab exists, that means the Nameless Seer can show up. I don't know if we're likely to see it on that, but we also need to pick the Ascendancy, which I'm going to take. I want Rite of Ruin, but that's going to be the next one. And I'm going to take the additional Exert, and I'm going to explode corpses when I Warcry. Wait a second. Before, when you Warcry versus when you use. Okay, so it says when you Warcry. It does not say when you use a Warcry, so that will happen. Give Divinity of this book. Now, I actually have to go here, and then I can take this, start run, book goes in, this goes in, and I am out. And the final push. I'm really tempted on this ground slam, just because it's different, and it's something I've not used. I'm gonna play with it here. No enemies. Okay, sure. Oh, and yeah, the corpse explosion there on the Warcry. Okay, this does get the exerts for the double damage as well, so that's good. And the big thing about this is the reduced enemy stun threshold, I think. So I think it's easier to stun enemies with this ground slam. So it could be worth investing in stun stuff, increasing enemy stun duration and whatnot. Well, the corpse explosion is definitely cool. I don't know how useful it's going to be, but just for removing corpses, it'll definitely be doing something. I wasn't getting any kind of corpse explosions any other way. And I'm really digging the AoE coverage on this ground slam. Like, it's like hitting my whole screen with the amount of extra AoE I've gotten on the passive tree. It's pretty satisfying. It probably doesn't quite have the damage that Sunder does, but it gets the bonus, like, it needs quality is what it needs, because then you can stand on top of an enemy with it. Oh, I'm bleeding. It doesn't have the range of the Sunder. The range on the Sunder is what was really making it really easy to play and stay safe, as I could just kind of stay away from everything enough that I wasn't in danger. Like, I gotta be closer to enemies with this. And this enemy cannot be stunned and is physical resistant. That's good. But the punishment still works. And this thing keeps leveling too. The damage keeps going up. A chisel. Oh, dang. Oh yeah, that was the other teasers we got. The changes to the quality. There's an explicit mod. That's huge. I hope they don't make chisels super rare as a result of that change. I think their intent there is to allow you to use the chisels on Alct maps, so you don't have to do that first, or you use way more chisels, which is definitely a good thing. But allow chisels to be something you might use in lower tier maps. I like the idea of that. And then like the early game, like super quality, like your blacksmith might be worth more as 20% quality on your weapon than the 4 wisdom scrolls, which is currently all they're used for. early game. That'll be good. Almost there. Okay, so we're to Kitava. For Kitava, I think this is where I swap back into Sunder. I think Sunder is my better single target, and it'll let me be at range here. And if it's doing bigger hits, then we get bigger impales with it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, if I wanted any extra damage with the ground slam, I'd have to be standing on top of Kitava, kind of like I am right now. That's just not always possible. And if it was 20% quality, I might be more willing to like go about trying to do that. Ah, what was that? Where did that attack even come from? Just a big explosion under me. Maybe it was hidden underneath the Sunder. Definitely possible. Fire. Move there. Okay, sweep. I need to move. Ah. Still taking damage. Now I need to move. I need to save my dash for that, if ever possible. I like that I can just stand back here and hit him. Alright, sweep. Oh, I didn't go far enough. I guess it's like a 2/3 sweep there. Degen on the left side. This is fire damage. So that's not hard to tank. Ow. Stayed out of the fire. Should be about to do the next phase. Good. And this should get me a couple flasks back. Oh yeah, it was okay, it was that. Alright. So it's coming again. So it's like its own little Sunder, but with a big explosion at the end. Champion of the feast. Okay. Are we on low life yet? Maybe? Yes, we are. Good. Make sure the punishment stays up there. And he will die. Stay out of the degen. He's not hitting me with that. Punishment definitely needs to go up again. I need an increased duration for that. If I'm not going to be doing damage. Okay, Innocence is out. I need to be prepared for the big fire. Oh, of course you're going to put the orb right in the middle. Which way? He's going right to left. Okay. Make sure the curse. New totem. Move. Alright, phase. Just the heart. And the heart is on low life now as well. Oh. I gotta watch out for them launching the stuff at me from across the room. Ah! Back to blood stance. Everything's on. Oh, there's so many of them. Alright, there's the heart though. Desert Spring map. So I think I have one of all 4 of the starters. Whew. +1 Fizz Gems. Slower weapon with some fat damage. Okay. Sin. I get 2 passives here, which I use for access to Scion Life Wheel. And then we go... Nope, not you. Lily. Set sail. Then hideout. Waypoint. Warps us all the way over here. Do you still give me a map? Yes. Unidentified, though. Of all of these, I want Bone Crypt. And what is on this? Monster damage and Frenzy Charge. Verify, resists are fine. Okay. And then we get vendor. The next alchemy is starting. We don't got much to reroll maps with, so we gotta kind of just go with what we get. Let's do it. Oh yeah, this 100% life as ES on that. 4 additional projectiles on this. AoE on the LE hit. Okay. There's a lot going on there. But then I get a 12% quant. Wait, is there no rarity on the maps? No pack size? Like, I don't remember. Ghastly Ghosts Devoted complete? Oh, Ruthless challenges are different. Reach level 90. Defeat monsters with Necropolis mods. Complete maps with 150 scarabs. Okay. Socket 4 void stones into your atlas. Oh god. That's means Uber Elder. Craft equipment in the Necropolis while using any 10 of the following crafting mods, resulting in an item level 81 item or higher. Okay. Defeat 100 rare monsters with at least 4 mods, level 78 or higher areas. 100 rare monsters in red or purple tier maps with at least 400 quant, while they are affected by noble or magistrate haunted mods, and then complete each of the T17 maps. Yikes. I knew there were different challenges. There were no challenges in the first, in the Sanctum Ruthless League, and then they added specific challenges afterwards. I had never seen them though, and those are some rough challenges. And I'm pretty sure you still, like, for each challenge, you still get the same set that you would get from the normal challenges. Just a different way of getting it. We are not clearing those challenges. No. No. I'm sure there's people who did it, though, which, congrats to them. If you do 40, 40, and 8 of 8, you get 2 pulls. I do not think so, but I do not know for sure on that. Does this say you get a totem thing? At 8 challenges, you are rewarded with the totem piece. Okay, so all of these give you totem piece as well. All right, here's our first map boss. Oh, we got a map drop. Let's go. Okay, so corpse explosions. That little damage was pretty awesome there. All right, so I got a map device recipe for Torment. I got Atlas passive point. So I get increased maps in area. So these all are 1% increased maps found in area. And it keeps going. 3% increased scarabs found in maps. That's all the same. Those are the same increased effect of explicit mods. That's probably good. This wheel here is 1% pack size instead of quant. But pack size doesn't roll on maps. The middle is 2% rarity each on those. So normally, all of these like Smuggler's Cache nodes here, they would be a set percent chance that heist spawns in your map. The numbers might be known, but there is a chance that a piece of content will be added. You don't know what that content is in your map. So by getting these nodes for this increased chance to contain Smuggler's Cache, you are like kind of adding weight to it. So if you had all the different content types in a hat, Breach, Abyss, Expedition, Harvest, Legion, and there's some heist ones in there, you're kind of adding chances that that gets pulled out of the hat, and that's the piece of content that spawns in the map. So I'm pretty sure this one, your maps have a 10% chance to contain a strongbox. Like, that is a flat 10% chance. Same with the essence here. But all this extra side content is like, it's all evenly weighted at the moment, but I can weight it towards other things, and then you can use these to block certain things, which is, this is how you actually, like, this is usually more useful than trying to get the chance. If I were to block everything but heist, I'll get a really high chance of Smuggler's Caches through that, rather than having to spec into the heist nodes. Huck accompanying you is still a thing that exists here. But yeah, the like really big thing, the change, is how the stuff spawns in maps, I guess. I think I tried to explain that as well as I could. And then like a lot of these things in the normal version of the game, this is a guarantee for a strongbox in every map. This is only 10% chance. Guarantee for Essence, only 8% chance. Guarantee for Shrine, only 10% chance. 30% increased rarity of maps found in your maps. 2% chance for Kirak mission. Atlas scouting reports. That's good. I probably need to rush the missioned officer. Unresolved anguish stuff. That looks the same. Yeah. And so many of these. It's like 40% increased chance. It's like scaling the weighting on things. 8% chance for Harbinger instead of an additional Harbinger. Harvest XP is still there. Chance for additional harvest. That's still the same. Additional remnants. Extreme archaeology is still the same. Test of loyalty is only 50% chance to gain additional rank instead of a guarantee at the additional rank, which that is definitely different. And I'm pretty sure this is 2% intelligence on map completion instead of 10. Unimaginable horrors is items dropped by rare monsters have 8% chance to be corrupted. Final map boss in each map has a 50% chance to drop a vault item instead of an adjacent map. Okay, what else here? Monsters deal 15% fizzes extra cold, but your maps have an 8% chance to be one tier higher. Your maps are opened with 5 additional random unallocated notable Atlas passives. Maps have an extra random prefix and suffix, while 6 gateways are allocated. And then back to basics appears to be the same. I don't think this one's the same. I think that's like specific to the selection of what content you're adding to the map. It would add 3 additional to Alva or whatever, or Essence, whatever you choose. So this is just random notable passives. Just strange. All right, so I think without a doubt, I need the increased map drops. And I need Kirak missions. Oh yeah, I was looking at these. Okay, if I went over here, this is a 1.5% chance without me having to push through the scouting reports, or 2. And these are also 0.5% Kirak mission chance. All right, so I'm pushing up to here. I'm getting map drop chance down for Kirak mission chance on either side. I think that's what I gotta do. And then transmute the map. It's got crit chance multi. Oh, I gotta go talk to Kirak again. And then if I purchase from Kirak, these cost transmutes. The rare ones cost a chance orb. And there are T2 maps in here. So I'm grabbing that arsenal map for sure. Well, free, I'll take that too. Okay. Oh, all damage ignites. Crit chance multi. Possessed boss. Huh. All right. Crimson Township. Want out of the rocks. Rarity out of the Wendigos. I want to put my ground slam back into. Let's clear with that. Oof. I'm getting stunned. Ow! Come on. Like the slow from being in here with it doesn't give me enough time to get the attack off before it hits me. Okay, I can kite it because it has such low attack range. Punish it. Okay, drop me 2 items. And these are the ones with the rarity, the Wendigos. I'm gonna need to do something about stuns though. Like that's a big problem. I'm not like next to that, am I? No, that's 3 points out with where I'm at. Not ideal. Corpse explosions, cool. Oh, the ribbons, but they're overwhelmed and I have no movements. You can't get out of that. All right, 2 portals down. Like the chests as well. The biggest thing I'm looking for is actually map drops. I think the biggest issue there was the ribbons attacking me with the overwhelm. I think the tiny ribbons actually do a melee and like physical damage. So they were probably getting through my armor. There's some gloves. And as far as rare items goes, I'm hoping to get enough back to pay for the transmute that I used to roll the map. And if I get a map return and a transmute, we broke even on this map. And I think that is unlikely. Okay, there's the rocks though. The rocks drop items, portal and a wisdom. And I need a wisdom scroll for every single rare item I pick up. So I need to pick those up as well. I'm doing enough damage to clear the map though, which is certainly, oh god, big pack size. Fossilized spirit shield. Exalted orb. Okay. Whatever you say, game. Sure. That is awesome. Streamer client confirmed. Oh, here's a T2 peer map. I know exactly where that's going too. That's going on my gloves. Harbinger's Scarab. Well, what I've got here is an open suffix on these gloves that could be another resistance. And otherwise, these gloves are just so good already that they're not getting replaced. So, I exalt the gloves. 37 cold resist. It's so good. You don't get even like the slightest opportunity of that playing in the normal game. Like in the normal game, this doesn't have T1 resistances on it, so it's garbage. Like these gloves in Ruthless are ridiculous. This is the vision. Exalting a rare item you identified. Indeed. Are you sure you're still playing Ruthless? That's what it says. Oh, that was good. I needed that. Bunch of items. All right, and then this boss, I think I am just gonna ground slam here. No, I'm not hitting it. I wasn't hitting the thing. I was standing there kind of hoping. No. I think I got one portal left. All right, so in that case, we definitely switch to Sunder for this. And I need to like try and pick those things off from range, and I need to stay off the ground hits. Oh, I didn't switch the button though, but I need, okay, I need the extras to go. Oh, and they leave it behind a thing. All right, it's okay. I got 2 maps from that map, so it's not all bad. You know what? Here, let's do this instead. From that, Ground Slam, Added Fire, Sunder. Imagine that. I can use both, just on different buttons. I'd probably wind up switching the button anyways. Yeah, I only got half a transmute back out of there. That's noteworthy. And we got Fizz's Cold on this, so I'm probably not killing this boss either. It is possible to deal with the mechanics of that boss, but you need a movement skill, because you can't just like run across the like blasts of those little circles. Another pure map as well. The number of map drops I've gotten so far is not in line with my previous experience playing Ruthless. Put a portal here. Totem. I didn't proc it. Yeah, the DJ lingers to... Oh, I got hit by that one. Alright, so we got 2 of them out. Yeah, you get hit by one of those with the Fizz's extra cold, it's over. I don't know if the extra's in there. No, yeah. They gotta go. Shadow Counselors. Oh, I somehow avoided that. This one's still here. Okay. Alright. Gotta keep moving. Just don't want to get hit by any of the circles on the ground. Okay, they're reviving themselves. The number of the Shadow Counselors alive is this number here, the Blood Ritual. And those are what caused the degen. I think I dodged that. We almost got Kadaris. Ah! A Lycosidae? The first unique I get is a Lycosidae. Well, isn't that interesting? That's a very good unique. So what a Lycosidae would do is it allows you to crit and still get the benefits of having Resolute Technique. But then you can't two-hand, which the only two-hand nodes on my tree right now are this Impale chance. Everything else is generic aside from the Mace Fizz damage AoE. So a pivot is absolutely possible, actually. Alright, and another map completion, another increase in map drops. Looks like there's still more of this map I need to clear as well. Switching out of a two-hander means I can't use the ground slam that I grabbed. That is tied to two-handers. But I mean, the Sunder works about just as well. Like with the amount of AoE I've got with Brinksmanship and the mace nodes, like the Sunder does plenty fine. Less effective curses, less accuracy, Desert Spring. That's an easy one. And we got a unique. Let's go. All right, Desert Spring then. We got XP, Quant on goats. Oh wow, the corpse explosions. It's so good. Come on, do it. It is pretty strong. Shipyard map dropped. Okay, well that works. You only get one chance to use those corpses though. But I bet you could make a Berserker corpse build with war cries in Ruthless that you cannot make in the normal game. Iron Will support. Strength damage applies to spells. I've gotten 2 essence scarabs in this map. That won't do anything for me unless I were be using a spell. Sounds like interesting tech for sure. Yeah, you'd have to make it up here. For the corpses you spawn have increased life, but then all you do is like run around, desecrate corpses all over the place, or unearth for that matter, and then every time your war cry goes off, they all explode. You don't have to use a Detonate Dead. A Detonate Dead might get more out of them. I don't know. Why would it only work in Ruthless? I'll show you. This Ascendancy node, Warbringer, says nearby corpses explode when you Warcry, dealing a percentage of their damage of their life as physical damage, and Warcries exert 1 additional attack. Normally, Warcries grant 10 rage per 5 power if you have less than 25 rage. Warcries sacrifice 10 rage if you have at least 25 rage, and then exerted attacks deal more damage if you've sacrificed rage recently. Like, those are not in any way the same node. Flawless Savagery gives you flat damage if you've done a critical strike recently. Crit multi and crit chance. And then this is more max fizz damage with crits and less min fizz damage with crits. So it's like literally it's a different game. Like, I don't get the 10 max rage here, and this is 25 more damage instead of 40, and this is double effective rage instead of triple. But I went with Berserker anyways because I needed the damage. I'm not the biggest fan of that, to be honest. I wish they were the same as the normal ascendancies. I don't mind the item scarcity and the grindiness and how hard it is to gear and get your gems, but the taking away of the movement skills and the weird ascendancies just makes no sense. And then level 70, this gets me Constitution and more life. It's very satisfying. There's, of course, explosions. But yeah, because of that, like, the Berserker Warcry Corpse Explode thing is a Ruthless only potential build. The big hunts now are like, of course, like more corpses, weapon upgrades, and stuff. But the big thing we're hunting for is an aura. Any aura. All right, then finish this. I don't know if she found me. Okay, I think we should be phased now. We're getting ads. Oh, whoa. Okay, Belfry. Get a Footman's Sword. Got a decent chunk of rare items in that map, though. Got a support gym. A pretty decent map, actually. It's better than the other Belfry I have. Spell block shield. Nothing good, but I should get my transmute back. Yeah, I got my transmute back from that one. Like, this is all the gems I've been able to get on the way to maps. It's not a lot. I don't think I've seen extra content, though, in any of the maps I've done so far. This is map number 5, with not a single piece of extra content thus far. Another Crimson Township. We got warbands. Cartography Scarab. I don't know how the changes with the Masters being content that just kind of spawns in the maps went with that, because there used to be missions for all of the others, not only Kirak, but I guess Scarabs probably changes it quite a bit with how the Scarabs are now. If I want the extra content, a lot of times I can just do it. There's a Kirak mission. I probably save that until I don't have maps I can run, the same as I normally would. But I think right now he'd give me T1 missions. Another map, Desert Spring. Then add this to here. And let's see, what does Kirak even have? Nothing I would purchase. Atlas missions. Yeah, these are all T1 maps. So I don't want that. Yeah, you got to play Kirak mission, Atlas tree, and the 3-to-1 vendor recipe to progress the Atlas properly. Yeah, that sounds about how I remember it. Did not get the transmute back for that map either. The maps keep dropping though. So now we've got 4 maps done. If I want a Dunes map, the best chance of me getting it is running Desert Springs, and there's a chance to drop connected map. I currently have an Arsenal, Belfry, Pier. Like, I definitely don't have the better of these maps. I think I could potentially mess this up too, because I think once I run the Belfry map, I could be wrong about this. I think once I run the Belfry map, then there will be a completed T2 map on my Atlas. And then anytime a T2 map would drop, there's like a waiting that it can pull from the already existing maps that I have, unless it's the connected map, right? So right now, there's no way, I don't think, for me to run a Bone Crypt and drop a Belfry map. But if I run and complete the Belfry map, I can drop Belfry maps in the Bone Crypt. So what I'm kind of getting at, maybe I want to fish and find an arcade map and run that first, so I can start pulling those maps up while I'm completing the other T2 maps, rather than getting a T2 map that I'm not as keen on running. Like, as I like Wharf maps, I like arcade maps, and I like Dunes maps, but I don't have any of those at the moment. So I think I target Crimson Township and Desert Springs. Limiting your potential pool of maps, it's complicated, but I think the big piece of it right now, all of the T1 maps can only drop T2 corrupted or connected maps. There's like, I can only get these 3 maps out of Crimson Township. I can only get these 2 T2s out of the Bone Crypt. But once I start completing them, those T2 maps can drop in any other map, and it becomes harder and harder to get that last T2 map. But right now, I can target farm all of them before running any of the T2s that I currently have. So it could very well be better for me to keep running the T1 maps until I get one of each of them, so then I won't have to deal with that last one missing being a real problem to get, because all of the other T2 maps can freely drop in that map now. So we're back to Crimson Townships. Transmute them all. 2 unique bosses, lovely. Goatman, exposure, that's fine. Boss faster, good. And again, I'm not as fresh on this stuff because I haven't spent the time in Ruthless since last April. So I definitely could be wrong about any of the things I'm saying. Expedition Scarab. And I believe like Expedition Scarabs are like the only real thing of value to get there. You can get currency, rare items, jewelry, all that stuff, but I'm not getting anything else aside from the ward bases, if I understand correctly as well. Usually whites go by very fast, yet Kirak can come in and save you on getting some of those last maps. But if I remember correctly, like when I was doing Ruthless, like I was in yellow maps and like there was like a T2 and a T3 map out there that I could never get to drop. Like no matter what, like they would not drop. There's a Wharf map. There's one of them. I still need the arcade, increased chance of attack mods, and lightning totems. Yay. The Sunder is definitely more reliable than the ground slam. The range just makes it that much better. Uh-oh, that's bad. Whoa. Yikes. I did this last time, so I can do it again, right? Dash there, good. Do it again. Oh, I didn't have the dash. I think I was able to walk that though. I somehow managed. Uh-oh. Ah, I shouldn't be fighting this boss probably, but yeah, oh god. All right, we can try and take out the extras. Okay, we're almost there. They're kind of set to respawn now. Oh, there's... Alright. I don't... There's still 2 portals. I don't think I should go in there again. There's too many of the extra guys spawned. Like, I have to just kill Kadaris. Just die. Okay. Sure. Fine. Easy. No problem at all. And then the rest of this map, I gotta go way back there. But it's worth doing. Didn't quite get the transmute back. I might have dropped the transmute though. Expedition Scarab. Attacks are scarcer. Trial guards. Well, okay. I bet this league was insane in Ruthless. Crimson Township. Because if you're able to throw these in there and they can drop catalysts and allow you to like avoid the ultimatums, that is crazy. I think I'm gonna have to try it out. Actually, I'm gonna put those. I don't know. Like, can I kill them? Maybe I do it in one of my Alked Belfries or something. And I don't think I will farm up like all of the T2 maps. I just want to start with a better T2 map than a pier. And Wharf is fine. I like Wharfs. Here's a chance. That's solid. And then I try and save flasks on this last pack. All flames are nutty. Yeah, best Ruthless League. Yeah. I need the consecrated ground in there. Chance to avoid ignites. That's fine. And then these instant life flasks are not great there. I don't think I actually have any other life flasks that I could use. Yeah, this one would work a little better. Hold that. Life, movement speed, boots. Fire cold res is decent with some mana. 100 NES. All right, I'm gonna hold. No, I don't think I'm leaving these boots for ES evasion base. I'm getting hit by the attacks. I did more damage to it. All right, but the last life should do it. 6 portals. Oh, I lost a lot of XP for this too, but oh well. I got a pure map and 3 rare items. So I'd say that was probably worth. +1 bow gems. You can never estimate his damage properly. It's weird because the extra guys that spawn in the room like get you with a debuff that causes you to take Fizz Degen, and the more of them that get spawned in the room, the more of that just like degen you're taking. And then his attacks also inflict a different degen on top of that. So it really has to do with the number of them that are in the room. And you can focus your damage on removing them. But hey, a Legion. Okay, then my first piece of extra content to show up. And I have like pretty much fully cleared every map I've gone in. So the first piece of extra content is a Legion. And it's probably not going to give me much of anything. The only thing you like farm out of legions in Ruthless is Legion Splinters. So I don't think I can get incubators or any other extra like content from other parts of the game from this. Yeah, this chest doesn't even have an icon above it because Ruthless things. Yeah, another chest over there. Yeah, I didn't have an icon either. But I definitely got the chest, so we'll see what was in it. A Vol Blade magic item, but without like speccing into Legion, it's going to be as rough as the base game, because you really want those like big chests and the rare enemies. Like, there was no way I was ever going to do anything amazing with that Legion in this circumstance, but you have to click it. I have to take my chance at letting those items hit the ground and see if the RNG wants to give me anything good. That's kind of the way I feel like you gotta approach it. You just want the most items to hit the ground possible and get rarity. There's the arcade map. So I've gotten both of the T2 maps that I was missing that are from Crimson Township. So that's good. So now I go back to the Desert Spring and go fishing for the Dunes map. And then if I wanted, I could only run those 3 maps and then like let those be the only ones that pull up. But then at the same time, or you don't get your Atlas passive points if you're not completing all the maps. So, and Kirak can definitely fill in the gaps for you, but it's never guaranteed. Like, and then let's say I wound up in yellow maps and there was a T2 map I hadn't completed. If that map is not connected to that T2 map, there's no way for that map to drop at all unless you go back and run those maps that are connected to it or get it from Kirak. Like, it is the only way to get the map to show up. Yeah, and most people have no idea about all of the, like, the amount of changes that are actually in Ruthless. Ooh, I spawned them at different times. No movement skill, man. Ah, you've got to be kidding me. That's so ridiculous. So their attacks are staggered. That's bad. Okay, we'll try. Maybe they can be synced this time. They're on low life. Oh no, I got hit by one. Okay, they're low. Okay, totem, curse. Ah, no. Okay, I tried. I think that's what I gotta do. I gotta totem curse and then spam the flasks like crazy. Last portal. Oh, no. Oh, I got hit. I only got one of them. Like, it's possible that these shadow counselors were all doubled up. They have specific spots in the room that they spawn, but since there are 2 bosses, they might be doubled up. And it starts with the 4 back here, like 2 on each side, and then there will be, like, if you let all 4 of them get up, there'll be an explosion that destroys all the benches that are there, and then they start spawning more of them. But if you can take these first 2 out on either side, they'll keep respawning, and I don't think they'll add the extras in there. All right, but there was the maps that I needed. Dunes, Iceberg, Lair. Iceberg comes from Shipyard. Dunes comes from Desert Spring. Lair comes from Bone Crypt. So 1 from each. I gotta do Desert Springs to get to Dunes, but it is also after 1 o'clock here, and is where I need to stop for today. And we'll start plowing through the T2 maps next time and see how far we can get in the next 2 days as we keep going through Ruthless. But finally made it into the safety of the hideout, and we map and see how far we can make it in the next 2 days. But with that, I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button, as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.